Hello Lovebugs, it's me Loverrlee. Today we have another Christmas build for you. Yeah, I say another, but I don't know if this one's coming out before or after my other build. Basically, I've done multiple Christmas builds, but this one in particular is really fun because it's actually like sort of Christmassy, but just sort of something I've always wanted to do, which is make like a Girl Scout camp. And so, or a Boy Scout camp, could be either. But for me, it's based on my childhood memories of going away to camp for like just an overnight, just like a weekend with my Girl Scout troop and having a blast, and yeah, just wanting to recreate sort of that nostalgic feeling of camping with my friends. And what better time to do that than the holidays, and making it all holiday and Christmassy decorated as well. Honestly, I did make this build mostly for my Let's Play of Kaylee Gibbons. I wanted her to sort of celebrate the holiday in some way without necessarily having to involve her parents, because Kaylee's relationship with her parents is kind of rocky, or that's sort of the story. I wanted to, you know, make a non-traditional type of family. If you guys haven't seen my One Sim Challenge family, Kaylee Gibbons, she is my one sim that I play. I don't play her parents, and she doesn't have the best relationship with her parents, but she is a social butterfly, so I figure this is perfect way to celebrate the holiday season with that character. But also just because I really wanted to, you know, do this. This is something I've wanted to do since at least around Halloween, actually, because it turns out that I had gone through when I was actually moving. So even before Halloween, when I was moving, I had gone through all my old pictures, and I stumbled across all these photographs of this, you know, of the pictures that I took of my Girl Scout overnight retreat at a very similar type of camp as this. I decided that I didn't want to have to recreate that camp one for one or anything, but I just kind of wanted to go with, again, the feel. So that's why I have these like separate buildings on the same, like on this big giant lot. So this building I'm building now is like, there's this kitchen space that's separate, and then like it's like this it's gonna be like this dining hall commons basically. It's very close to what I experienced IRL back when I was like a kid, or technically I was actually a teenager at the time. Again, since recording this, I've already recorded that part with Kaylee Gibbons, so it was a lot of fun to actually play test with her. I do want to say the kitchen does, while playtesting, I did discover the kitchen is weird, where it'll let you walk through the door, but it won't let you walk back out. So you just have to know how to teleport your sim back out. It's kind of annoying. You should lock the door then so that other people don't get trapped in there. I don't really know. Or apparently it's like a counter that you can delete. I don't really know why it was an issue with a counter. I don't know. And also, I had issues. You guys, if you watch that part, it should come out either before or after this. It should come out right around the same time as this, give or take a day. I don't know. But I did also discover that these awesome curtains that I just put over the doors actually block you from going through them. So unfortunately, you should probably delete those curtains over the doors, and to be safe, the curtain over top the like, you know, buffet area, you know what I mean? Yeah, the little buffet connector between the kitchen and the dining hall. But yeah, anyway, otherwise, everything seemed to play test really well, including what I do at the very end, which is blow up these gigantic rugs in order to make it look like there's been freshly fallen snow. So that was cool, that worked out really well. No problems with the rug blowing up. If you don't want those rugs though, you may have to delete them. It's kind of hard to delete them once they're there, but yeah, you guys can probably figure out if you don't want them there. But yeah, I think it actually turns out really cool. Again, in the screenshots you will see. But yeah, so pretty much finished the dining commons area, and so now we're moving on to like this main hall. So this is like where all the fun activities the troupe will do throughout the weekend. So it's very like nostalgic for me because I went away on this Girl Scout troop extravaganza, and we did all kinds of fun things. Like we learned how to do yoga. We took a hiking class together. We also did like make your own body, like facial masks and like fun bath stuff. And then I think we also did something about like learning how, like something about tea time. I don't know. We did all kinds of fun activities, and so that was sort of what I was going for. Of course, we can't do all those things with our Sims, so the next closest best thing, I guess, is to sort of pretend, right? I did put little video games in this hall. I forgot. Okay, I'm still decorating this hall here. Almost done with this dining hall, but yeah, I did put down a Game Boy thing. Hopefully you can play that. I didn't actually get to play test that bit, but seemed to work otherwise. The buffet table worked just fine, so that was nice as well. But yeah, here I am doing like a library. So yeah, again, because there's only so many activities your sim can do, I decided to make like a few different rooms for different types of activities. Like this is the, library / study type of room. Also, you can, cut a bonsai if you're into that. And then there's also going to be like a games room, and then like an arts room and a music room. So this is why I'm putting down this awesome rug. I think that came with toddler stuff, but it works awesome here. So really happy with that. Is it toddler stuff or was it kid? No, yeah, it's definitely toddlers, right? Yeah. Anyway, love that art rug. So I had to use that in the art room area. Again, all of these beautiful, and by beautiful I mean beautifully gaudy and old-fashioned and hilarious looking curtains that came with cats and dogs stuff. I put them all up. I think they look gorgeous. Unfortunately, again, they can't actually walk through the doors. I did not know that. I thought maybe it's in a past Sims game or something. I thought that wasn't an issue, but apparently it is. They can't walk through the doors with curtains there, so you do have to delete those. Make sure you do that. Well, I think I ended up uploading without it, even though I wanted to show you guys the screenshots with it, because I'm really mad at like the Sims team, honestly. Like, why? I swear we used to be able to. Like, I swear we used to be able to walk through doors with curtains on them. But anyway, I think it looks great, so that's why I kept them in the shots. But I'm pretty sure I deleted them, but just double check, I guess, is what I'm saying. When you place it, go in, double check that they are, in fact, not over the doors, or else you won't be able to get into the rooms. Also just making this little sauna area, so I figured that would be a fun little activity for the scouts to do, especially if it's cold, if it's wintry. You definitely want like a sauna and like a spa, so I do end up putting like a hot tub down as well. I do kind of jump around a lot while I'm decorating these areas. I do apologize about that, but yeah, so making this like the arts and creative room. So we've got some woodworking benches, we've got various types of easels, and then obviously we've got to have the canvases, all the kinds of canvases that you're going to be making. Drying and things, the drying rack. And then, of course, we wanted a place to be able to sell them or display them So when you paint, you can put them up there. I think that's going to be a really fun activity. Unfortunately, again, I didn't even get to do that. There was so much to do in this lot. I didn't even do that with my sim. But if I do go back here, possibly with like my Fisher family at another time, I think it would be really fun to actually practice the painting and like play around with that here as well. Now I'm just furnishing all these little bedrooms, so I decided to make it sort of like, again, such fond memories I have of this like sleepover kind of aspect where we like all got to sleep in the same like little room, and we all had like our own little cots or like bunk beds really, but it was so fun. And I just have such fond memories of that. So I wanted to sort of recreate that idea where it's like each troop would kind of get their own type of room. Like you can imagine like multiple troops would come to here. Like that's what happened when I did that overnight thing. When I did like that weekend thing, it was multiple troops coming. So you'd imagine like they would each get their own or something. But really there was only so much room, so it's only like 3 bedrooms per. So yeah, but anyway, you guys get the idea. 3 beds per room is what I'm trying to say. But I also did some family rooms there too, if you guys saw. So I made sure to put like a toddler bed just in case you wanted to bring your toddlers here. That's not going to be an issue. So like there's some like family ones, you know, if you want the parents to come with their kids, like pretend they're troop leaders or something like that, you can do all of those things. Yeah, and so now I also wanted to add in like a gym area. Oh, I didn't even get to go to the gym. So now I'm just like, oh, gotta come back here. There was so much that I didn't even get to do with my sim. So yeah, made sure to make a little gym area. I was gonna put a basketball court kind of thing, but I just felt like it took away from like the entrance, the grand entrance with the giant tree in the middle there. But see, I made sure to add the yoga mats because again, that was the first time I ever did yoga, you guys. And I am a yoga nut. Like I love yoga so much. But that was the first time I ever did yoga. Fun fact. It was at this Girl Scout retreat thing. But yeah, here I am trying to blow up these giant rugs to make it look like winter. And you can see even that I did install a winter mod. Unfortunately, the winter mod had like a weird thing, like a weird glitch where your sim couldn't eat while the winter mod was available. So you can take it off. You can see that's what it looks like when you take off the winter mod. But for the screenshots, I just had to use the winter mod because it's so pretty. Look at how beautiful it is outside here. Yeah, like this is fun, nice outdoor eating space. I used that. That was fun. Here's the inside of the library. Now that's the awesome games room. We did get to hang out in the games room. And then there's a karaoke machine and like a music area. Yeah, so much of this space. There's so many fun activities you and your scouts can do. So super fun times can be had here. And then the painting room, the woodworking, all these fun skills and activities they can work on. This is the layout from the top there. And then there are 2 restrooms. You can pretend like they're boys, girls if you wanted to do co-ed, or they're just 2 different restrooms on either side of the hall upstairs. And then this is just one of the mini bedrooms. And then this is one of those family bedrooms with all different types of beds available for your Sims. And yeah, that's what the layout looks like from the top. And then this is that gym that I was talking about. Man, I wish I used that. That was so fun. Yeah, so can get a little workout in there. And then the piece de resistance is the beautifully Christmassy decorated hall where you Sims can dine and like all your little scouts can come. Like there's 6 different tables, just like there were 6 different bedrooms for the scout troops. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked this little build. Again, it is sort of Christmassy, but it's also good for all year round. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you have a lovely day.